As you can tell, there's some snoring in the background. Just keep in mind there's snoring in the video. I hope you guys do enjoy the video. Leave a like and subscribe. Alright, so Shinobi Story should be coming out this Saturday. If you don't know already, I'll leave a link to everything you need down below. This is basically the Carrot Bros' new Naruto game. And in this video, we're basically going to be looking at the sneak peeks they've shown so far. So, what you can kind of see is there's a lot of KGs or clans that are going to be in the game. And it's heavily inspired by Naruto, as you can see. But it, for the most part, isn't really Naruto anymore. You can tell it's very inspired. You can see the Byakugan right there, the effects of it. But there's not just things from Naruto, there's actually some pretty cool ideas they have implemented into the game. Like one of the things they want to add is new sage modes and stuff. You can also see the Leaf Village, which I think looks pretty cool. In my opinion, this game could be pretty good. It just depends on the initial release, because I believe they're releasing with the MMO version of the game only. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section. We got the, I think this is the Yamanaka clan right here, which is pretty cool. And you can see the Edo Tensei effect on their face, or a scar or something like that on that person. Ooh, look at Shark Sage, my boy, Shark Sage. Now with Sage mode, I believe Shark Sage might be locked into the Hoshigaki clan, and you can see Spider Sage right here. And then you can also see the Spider Sage summoning with the movement right there, looking pretty cool, by the way. Look at Spider Sage summoning, bro. It looks pretty cool, and you can ride the spider, dude. It looks so cool. But other than that, there's also some Jinchuriki stuff and some tailed beasts you can, use if you become a tailed Jin, I believe. Now in MMO, I don't know if players are going to be able to become Jins or use Jin forms, but I do know that in closed community there will be Jinchurikis. So if you get into closed community, you might have a chance of getting to be a Jinchuriki. Look at the three tails right there, looking cool. But other than these Jins, I believe there's like some other footage they show, like the Hoshigaki clan going inside of the water. And then also some other stuff like, let's see, I believe there was a wooden thing they show. Ooh, the Inazuka clan wolf, I think that's what it's called. There's also like a Cerberus form, which looks pretty cool too. And then there's this. This looks pretty cool. It kind of reminds me of Might Guy. Then we also got the Four Tails, I think that's what it was. The ape one, the Son Goku. Now, if you look at this, the game's looking pretty cool. You can tell that they're adding a lot of things to the game. There's a lot of features that they're adding. There's a lot of things that clearly don't look like Beyond or don't look like their previous Naruto games. Now something they did say is that this game will be a lot more difficult in the closed community in terms of how you die and what happens to you if you die. But keep in mind, MMO might be a lot more easy. MMO is probably going to be like the hold your hand version of the game, where you learn how to play the game on your own, but it's not like the most difficult thing in the world. Also, that looks pretty cool. But when it comes to Shinobi Story, the release is today on the 20th. I don't know exactly what's going to be in the release other than MMO version. I don't know if there's going to be any Origin mode at all. Butterfly's looking pretty cool too. But from what I see, the game looks pretty cool. Oh, that looks cool. That looks really cool. That looks really cool. But that's the first video that they've shown so far. I believe they've only really shown that stuff. There's not really anything else in this video, at least. But in the next one, I believe there is. So if you look over here in their Overkill showcase, they show a lot of things in this version. They show a lot of the map, and this map is looking very detailed. As you can tell, they did put a lot of effort into it. There's some texture use, which in my opinion isn't the best thing for a game, but you can also see that the part count is actually really low, which is great actually. And this is only like a portion of the map as well. And as you can tell, it looks actually pretty big. Like he's walking through the entire thing, and it's taken a while. So imagine running through this, it'd probably be like half a speed or so, or double the speed of it. Oh, snow area is looking pretty cool. This is probably Land of Iron right here. So this is probably, oh, I think there's also a map. I'll show the map on the screen. There's also like the Land of Iron right here. And then you can also see over here, let me see if I can show you. This is the Kage Summit area. So we'll be having meetings here with all the Kages and stuff like that, like Main, myself, Seiji, and so on. And then you look over here, I believe he enters the building. Yeah, he does enter the building. Now over here you can see there's different rooms. I believe there's actually different entrances to different rooms. There's more than one entrance to the one room. Okay. Now he entered here, and you can see the Kage Summit area. I believe there's an area which players can watch, and then there's like the moderator right here, which is pretty cool to be honest. I like how this looks. This map is looking very large, but also very detailed. I think this is stone, by the way. This is most likely Stone Village. Yeah, this is definitely Stone Village. Stone Village looks pretty cool, actually. And I believe this is the MMO version of the map too, so this is like the low detailed version one too. This actually might not be MMO. I believe this is the closed community, because I think one of them was 30k parts, and this was around, this is 22.8k. So this could be the 30k parts map. We'll see. Let me go ahead and pull up the minimap for the game though, because the minimap for the game has a lot of information that you should probably know. So if you look right here, you can see that there's different maps right here. Scarcity map is the lowest part count. Origin medium is the medium part count, and then map origin overkill is the most parts. This map right here is most likely what's going to be for PC users. This one's for mobile users right here. The one that I'm highlighting in red is what mobile users should be playing on. The one that I'm highlighting in blue is what really good PC users should be playing on. And the one in the middle, which is going to be in green, is what people who don't have the best PCs but they can play on PC should be playing on. So the red one is for mobile. I recommend if you have mobile, you only play the MMO. If you have a computer that's okay, you should play on Origin Medium. If you have a really good computer or really good Wi-Fi, regardless, you should be playing Origin Overkill. The reason being, Origin Overkill is not going to be easy. You are going to lag. You're going to get mad. You're going to get angry at the fact that things aren't working out your way. Just keep that in mind. Also, if you look over here, let me see if I can get a better version of this, because I think there is a better decal for this. If you look over here in the announcements here, I think we might have posted it actually. Oh yeah, they posted it right here. This is the Overkill version, I believe. I believe this is the Overkill version. You can see the mist at the bottom right corner. Let me copy this image actually. Let's see. Copy image. Let me go over here. My roommate's snoring, by the way. Ignore that. If you look over here, you can see mist right here. Mist right here is looking pretty big. Then we also got the Naruto bridge. We got the samurai bridge. We got cloud right there, pretty big. Leaf is pretty small actually. And then sand over here, which is about the size of leaf actually. It's not that big. Then we got stone, which is definitely as big as cloud. Cloud and stone are definitely the biggest village. I'd say mist is probably third biggest, sand is then after, and then leaf is definitely the smallest village. The reason I think leaf is the smallest is because it's a lot of ground to cover in leaf if it's just a town. All the other villages are like mountains and scapes and waterfalls and stuff. Meanwhile, leaf is actually like a city on the grass, so it makes sense that it actually is the smallest one. Now, there is a tuning exams version of the game that you can play, and the link to it will be in the description. Now, the real game, I'll eventually add the link to it in the description as well, because I won't be home for the weekend. I'll be in LA actually. So all these videos are pre-recorded, by the way. But when it comes to the tuning exams, it's basically letting you test the combat. Nothing really important. If you win, you don't really get anything either. But just know the tuning exams are pretty cool. The game's looking really nice so far as well. I think the game is looking really cool. I think it has a lot, and I mean a lot. I think it has a lot of potential. This game, the combat is what matters the most though. If they get the combat right, if the players can do the combat and enjoy the combat, that is all that matters, because this game has so much potential to change the Naruto platform on Roblox. Like, Naruto on Roblox really isn't that delved into. And most Naruto games really don't do that well either. Most Naruto games on Roblox really ignore the Naruto aspect and just go for like KGs. And I'm gonna admit, Beyond kind of was like that. Beyond kind of focused more on the KG aspect and stuff like that. And I'm really hoping that MMO and stuff like that, and you know, Shinobi Story is more so about the player doing their own thing, not having to go with what every other player is going through. So if I wanted to go 8 gates and someone wanted to go medical ninjutsu, then it should be that. It shouldn't matter what I want to do. It shouldn't matter what they want to do. We shouldn't affect each other's decisions. Everything should be balanced to a degree to which players can enjoy each and every single one of them. Oh my god, he's snoring so loud. But from my... It's not just me, right? Bro, he's snoring so loud. In my opinion, I think that Origin mode is going to be amazing. Overkill mode is going to be even more fun, but that always depends on the community. So just keep in mind that even if you're not in Overkill mode, we're still going to add more people. We just got to make sure Gen 0 or Wave 0, whatever you want to call it. We're going to call it Gen 0. We just got to make sure Gen 0 is good. And now we're going to make sure Gen 0 is good by having our villagers test it with us and having fun with them, so we can make sure you guys have fun as well. And just keep in mind, we're not just choosing friends in the future. We're actually going to make it fair, or at least I plan to make it fair. Main also plans to make it fair. Desi also plans to make it fair. We want to make it as fair as possible for everyone here, but just keep in mind, it's not going to be easy. So understand that if you don't get accepted, it's not because we don't like you, unless you're downright toxic. It's not because we don't like you. It's because there's a reason. There's a reason because we're trying to get as many people as we can. We're also trying to weed out the toxic people and make sure that people get a fair chance at being able to play the game. Because fair chances are not easy to get, in my opinion at least. When it comes to this world, when it comes to, you know, growing up and stuff like that, it's not easy to do things. So hopefully you guys do understand what I'm saying. I hope you did enjoy the video. If you did enjoy the video, leave a like and subscribe. I'm just checking on my recording because I want to end it so you guys don't have to listen to him snoring. Till then, it's been your man Roball. I'm signing out now. See you all in the next video. Take care, everybody.